lovely day today as always. Welcome back to my channel. How are you? Let me know down below. Today is another Lush favourites video and I can't believe that December is right around the corner. I am so excited for Christmas. I know obviously this year's been a bit pants, let's be honest, but I'm so excited for Christmas. I love Christmas so much. I just love giving people presents, so yeah, I'm excited for Christmas if you couldn't tell. Just like I did last month, in today's video I'm going to be going through all of my Lush favourites throughout November. I have about 6 favourites, so it's not overly loads, but I have really been trying to get through a lot of my Lush products this month, so these are the ones I've been focusing on and I've been absolutely obsessed with. So without further ado, I'm going to jump right in. Let me know down below what you've been loving this month. I'd love to know, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Before I get into my Lush faves, I do want to just give a little shout out to a company, and I am not getting paid to say this at all. They literally just gifted me these items and I thought, you know what, I really want to promote them on the channel because I feel like small businesses at the moment need a bit of extra support. So yeah, I thought I would give them a little shout out because obviously it's the least I could do. They sent me some things. So the brand I'm going to be talking about today is the Collis. Now they are a bath bomb company, essentially. You guys know I love my bath bombs. It's not a secret. I'm a bit obsessed with them. So I've taken an Instagram photo as well just because I want to promote them over there too, but I thought I'd give them a shout out on my channel just because I know you guys love Lush, so you guys will love these guys as well, I'm pretty sure. Hopefully anyway. So the Collis are a completely 100% vegan brand. They are cruelty free, they have no parabens and things like that. This is their card. So super cute. I don't know whether you guys can see that or not, and that is the back. So if you look for them on Instagram, this is their logo, just so you guys know. And they sent me 3 of their bath bombs. They said to me what kind of scents do I enjoy, and I said kind of lavendery, sweet, that kind of smell. So they sent me 3. So the 3 that I've got is the Millennial Bath Bomb, which is Freesia, Lily of the Valley and Vanilla Musk scented. So super nice. Absolutely massive as well, so you could definitely get 2 baths out of that, so I love that. The next one is Thank You Next, which I love the name of, and this is Fruit Punch, Jasmine and Tonka. This one is really good, like that smells amazing, so I absolutely love that too. And the last one is Insomniac, which is Lavender, Lemon, Mint and Moss. Again, really nice, absolutely obsessed with that, and I honestly can't wait to use these. They look so super cute. I think they're really cool. Like, look how cool they are. I just think they're great. So I just want to give them a little shout out at the beginning of this video. So thank you so much to the guys at the Collis for sending me those. You honestly didn't have to, so I'm really thankful. So I just wanted to shout you out in this video because you guys watching obviously love Lush, so maybe you guys could check them out too. So I will leave all their links in the description if I remember. If I don't, comment on this video and be like, Melody, you forgot the links, and I'll sort that out. So now moving on to my Lush favourites. So the first thing I've been absolutely obsessed with this month is the Sympathy for the Skin body lotion. I cannot remember for the life of me whether I mentioned this in my last video, but I'm going to mention it again because I'm still using it and I'm still obsessed with it. So Sympathy for the Skin, if you don't know, is a really beautiful vanilla style body lotion. It's very liquidy. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm not going to like pour it out, but it's very liquidy. It smells like vanilla ice cream. It's so lovely, and ingredients wise it has vanilla pod infusion, almond oil, cocoa butter, lemon oil and banana. Did I say banana? It has bananas in it, which is delicious. I love to use this after a shower or a bath when I'm still really nice and warm because it just soaks into the skin really easily, and I've been absolutely obsessed with using this like on my legs and stuff. I am trying to moisturize my body a bit more because I'm really lazy when it comes to moisturizing my body, so I am trying to use this up. So it's on my bedside table, but I love it. It's so nice. Similarly to that one, I also have another body lotion, which if you've been following me for more than 5 minutes, you will know that I'm obsessed with this, and this is the Sleepy body lotion. I've been trying to use this one up as well. I've actually used quite a lot fairly recently. We are nearing the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see. So Sleepy smells like Twilight, which is a really beautiful lavender vanilla kind of fragrance. So if you don't like lavender, you're not going to like it, but it is more on the sweeter side of lavender as opposed to like the fresh earthy smell, because I don't like that smell. As you guys know, I hate the smell of gardens. This doesn't smell like a garden. This smells so good. Ingredients wise, this one, like I said, has lavender, almond oil, jojoba oil, cocoa butter, so it is so rich and moisturising. And again, I like to use this when I get out the shower when I'm still nice and warm because it kind of melts in quicker and I'm just really lazy, so obsessed with that. I've been using Sleepy ever since it was released because as soon as they told me there was a Twilight body lotion coming out, I was like, hold up, I need that now. And I remember for one of the LUSH, what was those things that LUSH used to do, those really big events when they used to release loads of stuff. Anyway, they brought out a Sleepy hand cream, I remember, and I was just like, what is that magic? And then they brought out the body lotion, so obsessed with that. Sticking with the moisturising theme, I have a in shower body conditioner, and this is the Snow Fairy. I always use this around this time of year because Snow Fairy to me is a festive fragrance. Oh, I love it so much. If you've been watching me for a while, I have definitely mentioned in the past that Snow Fairy isn't my favourite, and it isn't by any means. Like, it's one of those scents that I do enjoy sparingly because when you work for LUSH, all you hear is Snow Fairy and you're kind of just like, shut up, I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to smell it. I don't want to think about it. So I like to use this for the colder months because it does give me those like nostalgic feelings of when I used to work for LUSH. So if you don't know what Snow Fairy smells like, how would you not? It smells like bubblegum and vanilla and cotton candy and like sweets. It's so sweet and so, oh, it's just lovely. But again, sparingly, I love it. Ingredients wise, this has, I did not know it had candy floss water in it. That's interesting. What is candy floss water? This also has almond oil, cherry infusion, jojoba oil, avocado butter, mango butter and cocoa butter. Super buttery, super moisturising, and it just smells heavenly. And they have brought out a shampoo bar this year, which we all need one. It smells amazing. The next two items are fragrances. So the first one is by No Shock, the Lord of Misrule perfume. I am trying to use this up because I have another bottle which is 100ml. So, oh, it just smells delish. I can't even describe Lord of Misrule to people because I feel like when I describe it, it sounds gross. And if someone described it to me, I'd be like, that doesn't sound nice at all. But it's honestly one of my favourite scents. Oh, it's so nice. It just smells like Halloween to me, like autumn, winter. This just smells so good. Essentially, it's black pepper, patchouli and vanilla, which sounds gross, doesn't it? It sounds like it would be like earthy and not nice. But it smells heavenly. I'm pretty sure you can buy this online. Oh my gosh. Honestly, if I could just get a PR package from LUSH every day with like a bottle of this, that'd be great because I love it so, so much. I've had this bottle for quite a while. My old LUSH manager gave it to me as a gift because I don't think she liked it. It smells amazing. I wish smell-o-vision worked because I'd just be like, guys, just smell this because it smells heavenly. But yeah, love that. Always have loved that. Always will love that. Absolute fave. And my second fragrance favourite has actually been the 29 High Street, which I have completely finished. Technically I didn't finish all of this, but did you know that LUSH perfumes evaporate after a long period of time? Because I didn't know that. So I basically went to use this and it was all the way down here and I was like, what? Has it leaked? Hadn't leaked. It literally has just evaporated into thin air, which sucks. But I do have another bottle, so we're okay. But basically, 29 High Street smells like a LUSH shop. But it also doesn't. Like, it smells like a really expensive perfume. Like, if you put this in, like, a Chanel bottle, nobody would know. It smells like a Chanel. Like, imagine you're walking through Paris and, like, you go into a really expensive bougie shop. That's what this smells like. It's so good. Ingredients-wise, I'm not too sure whether you'll understand what it smells like from the ingredients, but it's got ylang ylang, jasmine, sandalwood, lemon, tonka, I think that's basically it, and a few other bits and pieces, but it's supposed to smell, oh, it has lime in it as well. Yeah, has lime in it too. This was created in mind to smell like the original 29 High Street LUSH shop, but to me it just smells delish. Oh, it's so good. 10 out of 10. Love that so much. And last but definitely not least is a face mask favourite, and I'm not going to lie to you, this is absolutely out of date now, which is really sad, but we move. The face mask I've been loving is the Rosy Cheeks. I'm not going to lie to you though, it says it's out of date, but like, it looks absolutely fine. But I'm not going to use it because obviously I don't want to put it on my face. But I love these so much. The fresh face masks are brilliant. The only annoying thing for me is that they go out of date because I don't do enough face masks to warrant like buying these. So I just get these free when I take some pots back. But this one essentially is really good for redness, hence the name Rosy Cheeks, but it's also got calamine in it. Calamine powder, so it is a little bit more on the drying side personally, so if you've got really dry skin it's probably not the best, but if you've got redness and maybe a few oily bits like me, this is really good, and it just smells amazing. Like, it smells like, a few years ago on Valentine's Day they brought out a Lush soap which was in the shape of a heart and a rose, if that makes sense, and that's what it smells like, so it's delicious. I love that so much. I need to wash that out though so I can recycling. So that is everything for my Lush November favourites. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video, and obviously next month it won't be a December favourites, it will be a 2020 total favourites, which is very exciting, very scary, because I feel like we only just filmed that like the other day, so that's mental. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited for that, and I hope you guys loved this video. Also, if you're not subscribed already, please do. I would love to hit 10k next year, so please, 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 if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. You guys absolutely make my day. So yeah, I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.